Wait, what's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. We skipped the first part. Now we are with the final 40 hands of the GGMasters Bounty 25. Um, and we're gonna see how Frank rolls, basically. So 3-8 off, we fold. This is a bit nitty, right? Or am I too
No.
loose?
Did I? Oh, I guess I just didn't want to play against button and big blind.
IV bet.
Possibly, I think it's like low EV, but it's probably raise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with button covering, I like a fold here.
I like a fold as well, but
It's the one though, right? Like everyone agrees you would open ace 10-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, 7-6, not really. King Jack.
Yeah,
Fine.
just fold.
9. Wait for it. We're not gonna defend. Oh, we check. We flip 2 pair. Okay, here we are. So you gotta bet here, right? I don't you wanna be polar a little bit on this board too? Like, are you betting one or are you betting top?
Yeah, I mean, it's
1.6.
two pairs after all. I'll just stop one blind. Other 9x I would size up to, two blinds perhaps.
Okay, so you could be betting two.
Okay.
That's nice. Uh,
What now?
half pot.
Check it back. No, probably not check it back.
I half. It's going
Oh, it
seven.
is GTO.
Pure GTO.
what?
Half man, half machine. It's 5. Bet 1.
Why did we bet so small 9-4 actually on the turn? I don't.
Where
It's not that
9-4?
small.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
small. It's like more than half.
He bets big,
Yeah,
actually.
it's the
This
first,
size
but
allows us to keep betting a 9.
Yeah.
yeah, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we block calling range, so we
Like
can't
the
go too
4
deep.
isn't. Yeah, it's not that great in theory for us, right? It's kind of neutral-ish.
Because I see, because we're not betting a 4 on the flop, I guess. That's why we're not.
Definitely
Okay.
not all of them.
Yeah, if we bet on the flop a 4, then we probably nuke the turn.
Bigger the size you use, the less your opponent check raises, which is also something that this hand wants your opponent to do.
I guess, but like in a 25, do we check raise at all?
He might check raise some diamond draws there.
Okay. I will be
Thinking we're
surprised,
just
but
full
fair.
flopping when the 4 pairs and we still bet.
I don't understand. How do you check rate from the big blind? Oh, we cover here.
Only one guy.
Okay, so we
Easy.
don't, yeah, okay. We don't cover the original, so I guess. The check on the flop. So first off, Often is it a limp here?
Yeah, so usually in PKO when you're being covered, you do more limping, you know.
Okay,
So
Let them build the pot. Are you limp jamming
That's
this
my
one?
question. What are you
just limp
doing, Verge?
calling.
Okay.
Limp calling? I think both are reasonable, maybe a little deep to limp jam.
The
This-
thing is, if I
Hmm.
open 3x and he jams, it sucks, right?
well, you wouldn't
Mhm.
go 3x from the stack there, would you? Would be
I
like.
think I would
half?
go though. I would go
Yeah,
3x.
no, three's very normal.
Three
Even
is normal.
3.5, right?
Not with ICM here. I think you want to do
Not with
3.
ICM. I like 3.
Alright,
But
Yeah.
I like limping, like
Yeah, I
king
was
queen
gonna say, can we see
suited.
it?
Do you raise call off? King queen suited.
I think we're gonna jam the suited branch. It's like king 10 suited, king jack suited limp jam,
Yep.
Hmm.
and just call king queen L.
Let's find a model.
Also, are we betting the turn as we did here? Just
Are we
played?
covered in this one, Louis?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Stuff. We can check.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, this is great. Okay.
Are we opening? Yes. Okay.
one of the majority ones, I thought.
And it's using 3.5.
But okay, we
In
didn't,
the sim.
But it's 40 BB, same.
but
Oh,
from
no.
here, I thought we wouldn't be bet a lot, no?
I think part of it is that even though we're high ICM, we're covered by him and it's PKO, so we need to size up a little to disincentivize him just from putting in 2 chips with like 60% of range.
So Frank, why do you check here?
That's how I usually play from out of position on two-tone boards. Lots of checking, you know. I
Louis,
would check raise probably if he bets.
can we
Yeah.
can we see our strategy versus the RFI and the big blind in this spot?
You could jam.
So it's calling the suited branch, jamming the offsuit branch. Okay.
Yeah. King queen suited is the non all in 3-bet.
Oh,
Yes,
the little clicker back to 7.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you do with kings and queens.
I feel like you kinda just wanna bet 1 on this flop. With a lot of stuff. No? After limp check?
I don't know, I feel like this one was played.
Let's check the strategy. I'm curious about this one.
The chippy V version, yeah.
Holding the straight blocker, this one might, and the king of spades, this one might be good enough to put in the check raise bucket. I don't mind to check here. Yeah, it's checking, and with that high in EV, it's gonna put it in the check raise bucket.
Okay. That seems logical.
Block the straight, you have the king of spades. Top pair, second kicker, like this is all the things you want to have.
Alright.
Yes.
It's like the only hand
The
we
only
jam.
check raise. Get out of here.
Peter.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Big nose. Yeah, I could bet on the river again.
And do we, as played like check, do we bet the turn?
Yeah, he
I think
stabbed
we'd
turn.
stop.
We
Let's
bet
see.
1, which was good, and he
Yeah.
called.
I think he played it
like-
very nitty here, Frank. Blind
Check
me
the
button
whiz.
here. I would try to get chips into this spot.
I know you would.
3.5 river?
What's
What
the
what
most
do you go
efficient
on
way
the
to get
river?
the chips in the pot, Louis? Check raise the flop.
Yeah, or bet
Check
big.
the wizard. How is wizard playing the
The
turn?
river.
Yeah, but you need to
Oh.
go check
No, the
flop.
turn was right. Do you still have the tab with the?
Jack of hearts.
Got a bet here. See?
Yep.
Did bet?
Yeah,
What?
he bet 1.
You
You
could
bet
go
one,
either
which
way.
is fine.
You could go either way.
Okay. True. That's
Yeah.
true.
Bit nitty.
Right. Okay. And
8 of clubs.
what are we doing on the turn?
Let's see river.
On the river.
You got a value bet again, Frank?
Yeah, I mean,
BBB.
yeah, it was a bit too trappy on the river, I guess. I
So
think
say
I
you
could
bet,
bet
right?
small.
Is
Say
it
you-
60 or 80 or
Imagine
pot?
you
Bet
bet
one.
small.
Bet one, yeah, and
Just
But
bet
like,
2
so-
on the river.
2 on the river.
You just
Yeah.
want to edge a little money in. You don't want to bloat the pot here with this now
this, right?
downgraded hand.
80.
it is some checking as well.
Ah, Frank, you gotta get 2 streets
Okay,
of
so-
your own. You gotta put your
Check with-
own blood in it.
All right. Yeah, value against 9x, I guess.
Milk is 9.
Well, we can see what he's supposed to call to. This is like the only spot where I think population is like a solver. It's gonna call everything in green.
What were we bluffing?
10x.
Bottom of deck, like what's down there? 5-3. What was the board again?
King, Jack, Jack, 9, 8.
No, King Jack 9.
King, Jack 9, Jack 8.
Jack.
Okay, King, Jack 9, Jack 8. Rainbow turn?
Yeah. But well, no, it was flush draw on the flop.
Maybe
Chip
they're
draw
miss
flop.
flush draws down there.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, I think.
Louis
that's
crying.
plenty. I am crying.
Is it?
Yes. The risk here is the closer you are to the button, the more you can kind of float.
Easy fold.
He's covered by
Under.
everyone.
It's ICM PKO. No, do not VPIP.
What about
Yeah.
Oh,
sevens?
what?
Maybe. Maybe it's a fold.
I think pocket fives are folding. You can check it.
I think
Yeah, I
0
mean-
EV mix,
I don't think we're doing a lot of flatting here. I think it's gonna be like a
primary
3-bet
fold.
It's-
Cutoff versus hijack at 30.
I can see the chart now. It has those little like slivers in these pairs where it calls 30% and folds.
Yeah, but you need
But if we are
everyone
losing, we are
behind you to
losing 2
cover
big
you.
blinds.
Yeah,
If we are winning, we are like winning.
Hijack
here we're too
opens,
short.
Louis.
But you also have to get the call through,
Yeah.
Arturo, so you have to like not get squeezed and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, get punished. Yeah, true. Okay.
What did we do with King Queen O? In theory, Said. Or playing chat.
Think you wanna size up maybe a little bit here, no? How are you
I
gonna
could.
bet pocket tens, ace 9, king 9?
Well, it's a bit different. Those hands needs more
Tens.
protection.
Tens are way more vulnerable. Kings are going to use the smaller size more frequently. Tens are going to use the
Oh,
bigger.
this is the hand thing.
Smaller as like half pot or what?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
so the reason I chose smaller sizing is
Like
so you
small,
can
small?
check raise wider, you know.
Oh, look at this.
Wait, this isn't the hand.
A big,
I don't understand. Small is like half pot here, so.
you can size up on these textures because of ace 9, king 9, pocket tens, pocket
Of
jacks.
course. In GPV.
Yeah, but
can
you know
see-
what, Frank? I believe this type of hand here at ICM, it's gonna do more of the crazy raising with these hands. At
Yeah,
ICM.
you can see tens are pure using the big size, and like
Mhm.
kings and aces are using the smaller size more frequently.
Oh yeah, you see that as well, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
you
tens
said,
and jacks are pure big.
Louis. Our opponent will check raise more 9x or we should big bet more 9x?
Well, no, I think we should bid bet more 9x because I ran more ICM sims and the motions you see on the machine, like the checks are gonna be more checks, like this ace king is gonna be probably pure check. And then like this ace 9 is gonna be probably pure bet big. That's my impression of what ICM is gonna impact on post flop. Who knows?
Okay,
Oh, I
okay.
like a bigger
On
bet.
final two tables?
So stuff that may be mixing now has like more of a strong preference in one way or the other.
It's not, ICM is not that extreme. It's not shifting like 70% bet into 0%. I ran a lot of final table sims. And on
Me-
final two tables, it's like even less
Me
significant.
too, after all, I run a lot of, final bet sims.
But
Post
I,
flop, actually,
on, you ran on Pio?
yeah.
Okay, I ran on different one. But like, it's not shifting in my opinion. This hard.
Now we have big bets, really.
On the 4 turn. It's not a good turn for,
Oh, this hand, that's
But
what you meant.
okay.
Okay.
it's not a good turn, but okay. Oh my
How is
god,
checking back turn?
really? Four liner? You gotta check back here,
Difficult.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah,
Interesting
lucky
to note, your
hits.
opponent didn't
Well,
check
Louis
raise
went way
top pair,
easier on
top
you there than I
checker here
expected.
on either street.
you're against the big blind, the board is 3, 4, 5, 7. Are you serious, Danny? I've been hurt. If I bet here, he always has the 6.
I don't know, he checked the river. I think you need to
Yeah.
go for value.
No. Disagree.
Uh,
Highly disagree with you, man.
Is
This
he
is,
jamming
this-
like
No,
the
I'm
pair on the
kidding.
river?
He showed me after and I agreed that like check is prudent at this phase in the game. It's like, what are you even getting called by that? It's like the one hand that can, and he should have raised flop too.
That's the problem.
No, he should. I don't think he
Ace
should
nine on this
raise.
board facing small
Yes,
bet.
always.
I think, no?
is this
In
too wide?
in Chippy V,
Yes,
yes, in ICM, I don't think
because
so.
hijack and cutoff covers me.
No, even in GPV, I don't
It
think
was
he
only
raised
against low jack
Okay.
though, and yeah, I don't know.
versus big bet, like he bet half or small. Versus small, we can
I
have.
think Frank went third, no? Or did he go
Yeah,
bigger?
versus small, like very small, like this, like
Yeah,
tiny.
1/3 on the flop.
Right, like I would raise ace nine versus third. If you went 60, I would call maybe.
This has to be
Oh, no.
open, no? Because they cover you, you don't wanna play?
Think. Yes, that's the reason I chose to fold.
Okay,
What do you guys think?
I would open. You got a blocker.
Yeah.
Would you check whiz?
You got a blocker, 30, 50, 40.
Yeah,
We're
blocker
not free
and
betting aggressive
unblocker.
enough.
If you skip the deuce, what's
Three
your
free
bottom
tokens.
here? 3, 4,
King
5?
4, 5, sitter, king 4 maybe. Okay, button at 30, but everyone covers me. Can you
I
find
think this
it?
probably, I don't know
This is too
actually.
deep.
Maybe
Can you find
3,
it?
king 3 is the floor.
Maybe this 32, 36, but this is okay. Yeah, just check it. This one. It's a bit different, but let's see if it
Do you know what
opens.
average stack was here? Cuz that's kind of the deciding factor. And it, I
Average.
mean, it's whether they cover you and then also like, how are your position? How is your position compared to average? And the people behind you compared to average?
Hmm.
25, 30? We can look at this one, 40. 40 is probably a little higher than what it would be in game. It's probably around 30, 28, 30, given how these things play out in the end game.
I think it's 25, 20, 45.
Barely. And this is average of 40. So you have 30, if the average is 40, yeah, you have like a little
Right.
ground to make up.
It's close. It's close.
If the
Yeah,
average, if
not-
the true average here were like 30 though, I think it would push it more to a fold. Compared to the sim we're looking at. Cause then you just wanna be a little tighter, you're like at average, your chips are worth a little more. Or even more extreme, like if average stack were 20, you have 1.5x, you wanna be like even tighter still. Opening into the covering guys.
I don't think it's open when both cutoff and button covers me.
What do you wanna see, Frank? Show me a sim.
No,
No, I know you don't want to. I know it's not
I
easy.
don't have sim for this
I
spot.
know it's not easy, Frank, okay? But maybe you could consider it. Maybe, you know,
Well, did you look for filter on hijack?
yeah,
I'll pick one for you.
pick
Here,
one.
go to the solution selector, filter on the hijack stack. And then, hold on, just don't move for a sec. I'm
30
looking.
double covered. So this one would be best here,
Mm-hmm.
Short.
or this one, not bad. So the 28 hijack. Look at four models. It was some frequency in all four, so
Okay.
you
Okay.
could consider it.
Yeah, I would open pocket
I
fives.
believe you could consider this one as well.
No, low jack?
Mm,
Yes, because the way you expand is like these offsuit aces first, when you expand your range, and you cover
Not
big
that
blind and
wide.
small blind.
Yeah, but this is like a mix in the cutoff. So you don't wanna open it in the low jack.
So a bunch of big stacks flat us, and what do we do? Like ace six off?
They don't flat. I see them.
Yeah,
PKO a
they
little
do.
more.
You only free bet?
So it would be low jack 30. Let's see. And covered by the
The
world.
one below. Next row down is good.
We don't cover both blinds here. Ah, this one.
Oh, you cover the blinds, okay.
This
Okay.
one. Oh, this one. Let's look at this one.
Yeah,
For
I'm
low
pretty
jack.
sure it's like ace eight, ace nine now.
I'd say A7, right? This is what I mean, like you expand from here first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but ace
Go a little
six is
loose,
too much, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
seems to be too much.
You go like one position, kind of. Like if you would normally open it in the cutoff, you could consider opening hijack with it. And this one, a6, you would not open in the hijacks, so you shouldn't open it low jack.
So
Do
yeah,
we have another one?
yeah, we do. This one, I believe
Queen jack's a good one. Oh, yeah. I think you should take this one.
you
Or
could
maybe?
consider opening it. It should be in your range.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good one. Offsuit high cards are very good
Oh,
in these spots.
this
No.
do you know who I see here? I see
You see
Danny.
me. You
I
see
see
me
that
from a week ago.
This is Danny.
That's why I want to review my run from yesterday, Louis. You're gonna be impressed.
Danny. Okay, so do we think it's an open in this recoverable blinds?
Yeah,
Right?
it's the same kind of like zero EV mix, like 60% open or something. Or not. Maybe like a zero EV, like never open.
Okay.
And
Depending.
what we call a small blind?
We're super under the gun here. And then they have. I'm really short stacks. Need a bit more.
You can sort on the correct player, UTG.
It's not really a thing. This is too loose,
Toulouse.
a bit too loose here. At the end of
Is
it,
it still doing queen jack in that one? Queen jack off?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, queen jack's just good. Alright, would
Okay.
we have called?
Sure. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Annette.
Which hands?
Queen nine
Queen
off.
nine.
Oh, Queen I know. Yeah.
If he didn't jam,
This guy's
do we
crazy.
call?
This guy's way out of line.
No, he's you. He needs to steal the blinds.
Yeah, but
Can't
pocket
win if you don't
deuce,
open.
pocket deuce from that position is a little bit optimistic.
It's just a prank. He covers everybody.
Okay. 9-7 of club, the hand from John Mealy. How dare you fold?
Hmm. Annoying.
Okay, what's the strategy here?
I didn't run this, but
Man,
What's your 4-bet range? Is this ever something you consider for betting?
suited stuff. Not offsuit branch.
I think you
What size for
theory,
bet?
you have quite some calls here, and then you four bet like a lot of pairs.
So we 4-bet to
And
what, 14 blinds?
you could jam this one
No, it was
even, I'm
jam.
not sure. Is this crazy?
What does it mean like to 3-bet on 25 blinds? Sorry, 4-bet on 25 blinds.
What do you
To
mean?
go all in. Okay, it's a pip out. Yeah, we do a lot of calling. We trap the good stuff.
Yeah, it's given
Jam a lot of
versus
pairs.
6.
That's 4D versus 25.
Average stack 30, which should be correct here. Right around correct.
But he went 7, no? So you have to put like
Mm-hmm.
more of us.
So a little less calling to 7. A little more jamming maybe. With like the good stuff. Like ace 10 might become pure jam and ace 9 becomes a fold when he goes 7. Something like that.
Sounds good. And what is his 3-bet range? His
Queen 4 off.
Offsuit jam.
Damn it. Queen
And value
5
hand.
off. How could I miss? Cool.
Let's go.
Do you have a sim for this, right?
Nah. It's just.
For what?
This
To
guy
see
is
if you fold
opening.
anything?
Yeah, this guy is opening pocket deuces on program.
And he's gone.
He was.
Frank, when you said this is the hand, I thought you meant like the other hand with kings.
Oh, those on FT.
Oh, right, okay. Was it?
Mhm.
How many times do you have kings this run? I don't think you got 5 aces, but I think you got 5 kings.
Any check raising here?
Uh, could be, but who knows?
Yeah,
This is the hand to
right?
do it. If you want.
How do we like the queen for it? Doesn't matter, right? Just the high-low with the... Yeah, it should be pretty fine.
Yeah,
Are we
queen's
defending
good.
8-4 suited?
You get ace high and king high to fold.
At this depth, are we too shallow at this depth or to use
I
this
don't
hand
think we
class?
have enough power.
Check folding. Not a raise. You
Let's take a
defend
peek.
8-4 suited, yes.
I wonder if we're just a little shallow for the backdoor.
Mhm.
You see king 3.
Range.
King five, queen five. The five is better. Has more
Yes.
potential, like runner straight.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
like
five,
six,
yeah,
seven.
Catch the
connects
top
with
end.
the eight as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
The
some with
better
the six.
candidate.
too.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
It was some also like 9-6 wrapping the stuff and that also like where you're
Oh.
below his open range. Cause the queen blocks some of the stuff we wanna fold.
It is interesting hand post up.
I would bet here.
Yes. What sizing would you choose?
Small.
Small.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rich bet
you don't
small.
do small sizing when there are two Broadway cards.
Ace jack six. I think it's more like an ace king, ace queen.
Is it?
It's
Maybe
where your
we're-
second pair doesn't really need protection.
Maybe we are too shallow to use those big bets.
Nope,
But we have
you're
lots
right.
of big sizing, you see.
You're right. Yeah. So two draw the way with the flush draw against the small blind, you size up.
Okay.
You don't need like two-tone boards, like even rainbow.
And then I understand you don't wanna size up with this type of hand, so
No.
a little call, perfect. Six. All in.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the nuts. Oh, river the nuts. Check that off, alright.
Wow. He called your raise, your jam on the river, this guy. I would
Super.
fold, you know what, Frank? I fold top
Ding,
set
ding,
to you
ding,
here. Fold my,
ding.
I'm throwing them in the muck, thinking Frank never bluffs me. Then you show a bluff. Then I'll never sleep again. Yeah. I think you need to play here, Frank.
Yeah, with Atten,
With a
I
limper.
think only
Oh,
two
that guy is
blinds. I
one.
don't know, it's tricky spot.
It is, but.
Yeah,
I
throw a
think
chip
you
in
need
there.
to
What's the
think-
harm?
I would raise.
No, don't do that.
Raise.
Raise to
Ooh,
two?
Don't be silly. No, 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 no,
two.
no.
No, limping, then I'm okay. You just gotta VPip. You gotta play.
Do we
one.
need to see this one for you? No, it's gonna take a year with limps, man. Ugh.
No, it's not that long with because it's a few tables
I've
left.
run one similar to this and you majority play limp and you have jams as well.
And you
as the
don't
big
have
blind.
raise, min raise?
I don't believe a min raise accomplishes anything here.
Okay. Look at all this money you lost, Frank.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean you're gonna necessarily fold
Okay,
just
this
cuz
is
you
very
only limp.
interesting hand.
You're gonna protect this limping range. Like you limp aces here as well.
Okay.
If you have
The
them.
small blind bounty is $120. It's 15 left, and we are second in chips. The guy on the button is first in the chips. It's Israeli reg on the button.
Do you think it's a spot? Cause I'm just folding a lot here.
Alright.
Wait,
Yeah, I
Any
think it's a
callers in
fold.
the chat?
Huh?
Any callers here in the chat?
Would you ever call? What about you, Frank? I'm always folding.
Oh,
For me, it's
know the
interesting. What do
answer.
you do with ace queen?
Ace queen.
You said this is final two tables?
Mhm,
Yeah.
15 left.
I think you just let it go, man. If you covered the dealer or the button, maybe, but
Okay, where do you stand with a pocket five here?
Like, I
same,
think you
same story.
might even
Okay,
fold
pocket
ace
six?
queen off.
Agree.
For sure, you're gonna fold ace queen off.
I don't
For
know,
sure,
I don't
you're gonna
know,
fold
man.
ace queen off. Alright, Peter is usually good at
Alright,
these
what about
spots.
pocket eights?
Easy fold.
Easy
I'm
fold pocket
gonna,
eights, okay? What about
alright,
you,
my
Darren?
four bet commit is going to consist of like maybe tens plus nines, maybe mixes. And like, I don't know, ace queen suited, maybe ace queen off mixes.
Alright, so you would fold pocket eight, right? Pocket
Yeah,
nine?
I'm folding eights. You,
Pocket
you guys
nine?
are kinda deep, man. That's like a serious jam. He jammed
Mhm.
30.
What about nines?
What if it's just like jacks plus
Where's Tim?
ace king off?
Where's Tim? What would he do with nines here?
He left
Oh,
some time ago.
Tim
It's
left an hour
different
and a
when the
half ago.
guy jams versus three betting.
Alright.
alright.
Like there is a clear path to a final table deep run, and it involves folding in this spot.
Alright, two questions for you guys. What do you do with ace ten suited and king queen suited?
Snap fold,
Fold
snap fold.
both.
Hold both.
Dude, if there's a spot to HRC, it's this one. Like, this is
Yeah.
interesting, cause there's
Okay.
some contention,
Perfect,
one.
perfect. So say, what's your offsuit range? here?
Peter, what do you do with pocket tens, Peter?
Pocket tens is the bottom of range I would consider calling. Jacks are
Me
in,
too.
tens are likely out. I might.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Ace
Okay,
king
so-
suited is also cuspy here.
And then what's the worst offsuit
Ooh.
ace you call?
Okay, so ace queen
None
suited
of them.
clear out for you.
Galen,
Ace king
Yeah.
offsuit
I
fold.
wanna hear it from Galen first.
Ooh.
I told you, like, I'm probably mixing ace queen offsuit depending on like how aggressive these two are, and like, I'm never folding ace king.
Okay, so ace queen. So you're folding ace jack,
Yeah, I am folding ace jack here.
you're folding ace ten.
Peter, you're making me think about this here.
If you get to this spot, you have 55 big blinds, you're second in chips. If you go out here, you are torching thousands of dollars.
You
Yeah,
fold
we
king queen
don't
suited, Pete?
exactly want to flip.
Easy fold with king queen suited, right,
Ah.
Pete?
King queen suited. It's not even in the neighborhood.
What about ace jack suited, Pete?
Fold.
Ace, okay, so fold ace jack, fold ace ten. What about pocket nines, Pete?
We already
Fold.
talked about tens being the floor,
Alright, you got time.
the maybe floor.
Now here's the solution.
Oh, you did run it.
Oh my gosh, that's savage.
Lots of minutes in here.
Hey,
Ace jack
before you
is
take it at face value,
$50.
Frank, before you take this at face value, does the
We
jam
forgot about
range
the
for 30
bounties.
big blinds make sense? Does it make sense?
I think it makes sense. I can send
So
it to
show
Louis and-
what is small blind jamming,
Mm.
because we think that he's like nutted.
Oh no, no.
I would guess ace queen O, ace king O, some middling pairs,
Mm-hmm.
and some suited Broadway jack
I
ten
don't think-
Okay,
suited.
so
yeah.
do we
People doing
think
this with
he's
me,
taking
No
ace
way
nine
he's jamming
offsuit for
fours.
28 here? Is he taking all of these at the appropriate frequencies?
Is he jamming fours for 30, ace two suited for 30?
Yeah, those are the questions I think you really have to dissect and make sense of before you can just take what that calling range is at face value.
Like, I'm not doing this, so.
Yeah, I would lock this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all those jams are easy to find.
All of them?
Not all of them.
It's
I'm
not,
not ripping ace seven.
Just
suited
because
for
they're
sure.
easy doesn't mean people have the balls to put it all in with ace four here.
it's
I'm
not
not
a
ripping
very
ace
noisy
9-0.
range,
I'm not
right?
ripping ace two suited. I'm not ripping fours.
I
Well-
mean, okay, so like, I think like the components of the range are fairly intuitive, but I don't
Yeah.
know, if someone's looking at king, queen off here, are they always just ripping here, or sometimes are they playing like a nittier strategy?
Well. If it's an easy jam to find at Chippy V, I believe, some people are gonna like, it's not tough for them to find a jam here. But, I think suited tens here makes sense. King, queen.
Sure,
king,
I
queen.
agree.
I think
Mhm.
some wheels make sense. I think pairs make sense.
I can tell you this, when I see a full frequency almost going with ace deuce suited, I feel like that is maybe a bit of a stretch. I
Maybe,
feel like
sure,
people,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
But this,
but
is, I think people show up with that stuff a lot. Maybe not every time, right? For sure, not every time, but
I think the other thing they're gonna do is they're gonna migrate that ace deuce suited to ace nine suited.
right.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I still think
I
it's gonna be the
tend to
same
agree.
amount of jamming. They're just gonna jam a little higher up on the chart instead of having the non all in three bet with that hand.
But this is honestly pretty interesting, like, it
Like, you
is
can-
wider than I would be calling.
Yeah, you can tweak probably this one a little bit, like ace ten, ace jack, probably ace ten suited, probably
Yeah.
6 and 7s,
I
but
mean, I would remove a pip here. Like, I would say like
yeah, even if we
seven.
remove the pip though, the solution is still a lot wider than most of you
Oh
play.
yeah, no, you're right, you're right.
Well, I mean, it's gonna change it based on what they're jamming, right? Because like if they're not jamming fives and fours, then you're not gonna jam sixes.
That's right.
Yeah,
Like
and
the floor
also
of their range is gonna adjust the floor of our range.
And I think the call range also is relevant. Like, is the guy with 80 big blinds, is he a complete punter? Is he prepared to play like 130 big blind pot here for like all of the bounties? Or, is he gonna fold that spot? Like,
Yeah,
what's
like
that call range look like?
yeah, I'm interested too. If we jam, what's his call range?
Cause I think there's some players who are like, I'm chip leader, man. I'm gonna fold.
Okay.
You can have it. And then some of
Let
them are
me
gonna
load
see
the
ace
send.
jack suited and they're gonna be like, gamble.
Well, looking at
Okay.
our range,
You don't
I'm
have it,
betting
right,
he's going
Frank?
to win with ace jack suited.
Wait, I opened HRC. Let's see it.
It's probably like
So
ace
if we
five,
jam,
ace jack
right?
suited.
What
Yeah.
is button calling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the button range essentially when he's playing for 2 bounties.
Like queens
Nines
plus.
plus
No,
nines.
dude. Yeah.
Ace king off. Ace queen
Nines!
suited.
Bro,
Tim would be extremely
Wow.
happy to see this.
nines! I'm never putting nines in this spot, final like 2 tables.
55 bigs? Pocket
Bro,
nines? You gotta be
You just win the,
insane!
you just
You
win the
gotta be
tournament.
insane!
yeah, that's it. You just win the tournament. You win this pot, you basically just win the tournament. Like
You need a
nine,
complete
what?
disregard for money to play nines here.
You have to be a sick human to just gamble the whole game on nines here.
Yeah, nines?
Yeah.
I mean, even
Bro,
if you lose, you're still a mid stack. It's huge emotional swing, but it's still okay,
Okay,
kinda.
you know what I understood? Playing like, a lot in the last 2 years.
mhm.
If nines ever make it in that chart, it's gonna be the stone floor of your range. And if you play by the stone floor of your range every time, it gets like a little bit like high variance.
Except for
Mhm.
opens, according to you.
Well, for opens it's different, right? And then from what I've seen, a lot of the guys that are a bit nittier than ICM do really well. So maybe there's
Mhm.
value there.
Be wider on the aggressive side and nittier on the passive side,
On the
or the
calling.
defensive side.
I kind of agree with that if you don't have any supporting evidence.
And if I do have supporting evidence, then you super agree with it.
Well, if you have supporting evidence, I would lean towards equilibrium if they're like jamming.
No, I knew what you meant, but the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
you
yeah.
phrased it was.
Yeah, I know. I do that sometimes.
Is this final
My
table?
brain's broke.
This
No, not
isn't-
yet.
Yeah, look at the
Oh.
chip stacks. You gotta wait for the rollback.
Okay, king queen suited. Check. Oh, you guys raise here? Am I too
Yeah.
nitty? I check back
No.
because I'm scared of the jam.
No, I think it's
Good
just a
value
raise
hand.
call, to be honest.
You gonna raise call this?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ouch.
well,
You're not raise folding.
he should be doing this with, okay, so he's gonna have like some king jack in this range sometimes. He's gonna have high-low ace trash. He's gonna have pairs that you're doing well against. Like, there's enough there, I think, to support a call,
Okay,
I think.
we'll call. Check, check. I don't check enough here. I'm just betting a lot here. How about you guys? Flush
Uh,
draw, we don't have you know,
How do you like being check raised with this hand?
you hate it.
So just check.
Yeah, something I learned from my final table in the main is that lower variance spots in this even top pair is nice.
Very nice. And again, a little big.
I prefer like half pot.
I think this is great, to be honest. Yeah, like, I feel pretty confident you have the best hand when you arrive here on the river.
It's just
Check
hard to
so
get
much.
called when we go that sizing.
Something between half and there seems the right ballpark to me.
He doesn't have a lot of aces because he didn't lead turn. He doesn't have a lot of flushes because he didn't check raise.
I
Should
know.
we bluff here? That one, I mean, with that, we tried already. The flush completes, good for us. We kind of pick up
Yes.
equity with 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
Should you bluff?
I don't think it's crazy to fire a larger bullet here, cuz he didn't check raise your one big blind bet, which he's gonna do with a lot of his diamond draws. So, I don't know. It's probably not bad. Oh, and you show it down. Yeah, that's kinda rough.
Maybe a little turn barrel does the
Yeah.
trick. Could we run that one?
I believe I could be a thing, maybe sometimes. 'Cause we
I think
have-
I've just
Normally
gotten
we
to a
want
place in my
diamond.
game where I really resent showing down a hand that just never wins. So I think I'd rather throw like 3 big blinds in on a street somewhere than show down 5-4.
You can
We-
check turn.
Could bet the turn.
Is it majority check flop or does it want to size two? Some
I
of
think
both.
one's probably good, no?
Ooh, we
Yeah.
got
Actually,
you.
it does size a little bit, huh?
So Gallant's intuition is right, we gotta bluff this river,
Yeah, I know we are supposed to bluff, but
but
yeah,
it ain't
I don't
easy
have
being
balls.
nitty, right?
I don't have balls. What do you want me to say?
Remember you check back a lot of marginal, like 7x type stuff when the flush completes that now is like kind of gets upgraded on the 8, so you still do have enough value bets to support this.
I think so. You got like 6, 7, ace 3 maybe does this.
I mean, the
But it's
pairing
also
with the
like,
8 isn't great for me.
Now here,
yeah, there's some
This
eight
is
X
an
too.
easy commit,
yeah,
cuz it's
Oh
a
yeah,
PKO
happy
and
days.
three-way, oh my
Let's go.
goodness.
No, don't show hands. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Frank, no, I don't wanna see him.
dude, what is this
Okay.
luck box in the big blind doing?
I
He's
remember
sitting
this run
there.
out,
You can
I
still
think.
get the side pot and get the other guy's bounty.
Oh my god.
Fade the queen, fade the 8.
Here comes the jack, doo 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 doo.
Oh, what the hell? This is such a scam turn.
The
Wait for the
game
reader. No.
just wants to play with your emotions.
One
Okay,
pin.
Yeah,
Frank got the side pot here though, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This
So
was
you
the
got the bounty.
desired result, like when you saw their hands. So it's fine.
Yeah, thanks for the money. It hardly cost you any chips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he showed. Hmm. Ace eight?
Well,
No.
this is funny hands.
Wait, go back. Go back to ace eight.
You facing RFI?
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing to do.
okay. Too short behind, I guess, yeah. Alright.
You're facing RFI versus CP.
Go back to it. Let's look at it for a moment so other people can see
Jesus
what I'm talking about.
Christ, what are you gonna
Alright.
do? There's nothing here.
Yeah, I think you could 3-bet a little bit here.
I don't think so. You need a
I'm
suited,
not sure.
What? Why?
suited ace.
You want to bully the big stack?
Yeah, makes no sense.
It
Yeah,
makes
he's
sense to bully
probably
big stack,
opening
but
like
it's
every
not with
hand.
this hand.
Let's
We have
play
a
game
blocker.
instead. Let's play
What are
game.
you claiming, Nick? You're never gonna 3-bet bluff?
With ace 2 offsuit? No, I feel like you need a little bit more juice in the tank.
Okay. We didn't have ace 2, but okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
Effective.
I want-
yeah, so check this out. This is,
Oh,
Look
this
at
must be a
this.
misclick.
yeah, like
Look
I
at this.
clicked 6.3 and then I lost connection for a while and I had no time bank. So I clicked 3-bet because I was certain it's 6.3, but it sets to 3 blinds, you know?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Then I was like, Okay, so do I pretend I misclicked and I checked flop?
Hmm?
I don't know, it's dumb. Yeah.
Come on, two of clubs. Come on, two of clubs. Still pretty good.
Then we just bet small because he didn't stop flop and
What the hell is he doing?
Very nice.
You got
so
max value.
maybe it's max value in this
Yeah.
case, but
That's what I said after. Saw it, I was like, well, I think it worked out.
Wait. Okay.
you've tight fold, right?
Yeah, I mean the ace eight's not crazy. There's like ace nine doing it in similar spot. Can't find the exact right configurations, but definitely the right hand class. Suited's better.
No, was it FT time? Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Go.
Oh no.
Maybe a little
Oh,
crazy.
okay, do
I
we
like the
VP?
call here.
Okay.
Like a full
No.
pair. What would you do with pocket three with the three of hearts?
I think I still fold.
Ah, yeah, Frank.
Like I have no
Of course you
straight
still fold.
connectivity,
It's
you know?
FT. What do you
Yeah,
want?
dude. It's three ways on a king high board. We need to draw to a bad flush.
And big blind is still in
Louis
the
wants
pot.
to play like it's level one.
Okay, this and oh my god.
You could check here.
Yeah. Or I could range bet and make my life easy.
Oh, this hand.
Hiya.
The Louis theorem.
What was the turn?
I bet 75%
And he
or
called.
80,
And
something
then he
like
called
that.
back.
Yeah, B80.
So
think
he
you just
shouldn't get
call.
here. He
I don't
shouldn't get
think
here
you
with like 6-7 or jack queen a lot, right?
He doesn't
Just
have 6,
spades.
7 because he called flop, you know.
I think you just call. I don't think you raise.
No, for
It's just,
sure. But can you hero fold? I don't think so.
I don't think so. If he ever, I mean, there's too many bluffs.
Yeah. It's not
What
about bluffs,
bluffs?
but I think he could have some pocket fives that he just slow played or ace 5, ace
Ace,
10,
ace
ace
eight,
8 that he
9
rivered.
8,
Yeah.
10
All
8.
2 pairs, yeah, basically.
He could be overplaying here very easily.
He could.
Yeah.
It's,
could
I
have
think ace eight is optimistic though.
Jack
it
queen
though?
or 6-7 of spades.
He's
They're all one
slapping
way.
ace 10 or straight basically. That's it, nothing else.
Does he have every jack queen still?
Yes.
Dude, it's FT, like, do you know how
Uh,
people play? I don't know. What,
He's every
Nick?
jack
Jack
queen.
queen?
He's every
Jack
jack queen
queen,
and he has
just
6-7 of
spades.
spades.
so what do you wanna do, Danny? What is going through your mind? You
No,
seem very
it's just
apprehensive.
I think it's disgusting. Alright, if I'm
Yeah.
actually trying to range him, I don't realistically think this is ace eight. Because Frank still has ace 10 and ace 9 and sets and like Frank has him crushed often enough that he's not gonna wake up B75ing in my opinion. I think
Right.
this is something like Frank said, it could be either pocket fives that was slow playing and now like wants to make sure it doesn't check against ace queen or whatnot.
Okay,
Or like an ace 10 type hand, right? That was
okay.
already there. Or a bluff, once in a blue moon. Or queen jack of spades.
To be honest, like, there's so much of that you beat, like, even if you are ranging him in that way, I think it just becomes a very
I
straightforward,
think you have to call. Yeah.
Yeah.
call.
But
Yeah,
like
this
all
guy
of these
has
are
no
very
winnings.
down weighted. Like pocket fives, he may have raised at some point. Ace 10, he may have raised at some point. It's like all, you're kind of reaching to find what can he actually have that would,
Yeah, it
if he
sucks. I
didn't get
feel like,
there.
there's a lot of like 7x, Jack X here that just is like in a panic to, not lose the pot sometimes too.
Ace-8 of spades.
Jack 10?
But I don't think you're winning a lot here.
Jack what?
Enough? Like, I
Jack,
beat
Jack 10
everything
could
besides
be
Queen
it.
Jack of
9
spades.
Jack,
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't
Jack
think like,
king.
I don't think you should get to fold,
Mhm.
honestly, but I already know that this range is 2 pair plus. So,
Go to
Mhm,
the turn
that's
again.
true.
but I,
On the value side, on the value
no,
Louis,
no,
go
side.
no,
back
no,
to
no,
the
no,
turn.
no, 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 no. This range is 2 pair plus, there's no bluffs.
Agree. I think he read
Once
some
in a
two
blue
hands.
moon.
No, no blue moons. I think it's
No.
like literally two hands.
This is
Ace 10
face
and king
up
jack.
value. So the thing is, like it was said many times, we bid 2 pair, we beat
I
some
don't think you can
sets,
say
so.
like. I
But
don't think
I
you can
don't
say
think
100.
it's, I
Go
don't
ahead.
think it's less than queen jack or 6-7.
Do me a
Do you-
favor,
He
click the
doesn't
back
have
button
6-7.
twice, Louis. Click the back button twice.
It's folding flop with 6-7.
Okay. Are they, yeah, I guess at this SPR, they can still just call with 2 pair, right? They won't
Yep.
always raise it.
He also could have ace-X of spades here too, right?
Yeah.
Bro, what a bad river.
That's fold.
Spoiler alert, this guy won tournament.
Yeah, but I think you should fold here.
In practice,
Nah, man, I think it's when I beat so
Are
much
you folding
value.
ace 9, guys?
so stupid.
Anyone
Ace-
finding a fold with like weaker
Yes.
hand, like ace 9, ace 5?
That's tough. That's a hard
Yeah,
question.
ace 5, I would fold every time.
Ace-9 at least beats
I
ace-8
hope.
of spades, which is a hand he has
I
here,
hope.
so.
That's a tough one at the beginning of a final table, right, Frank?
Oh yeah,
It's,
when you have big stack especially.
It kind of
Well,
wrecks
like-
you mentally a little bit. I've been there. It's not fun.
It's so sick. You're like, it can only be queen jack if it's spades. Cause I huge bet turn, he'll fold offsuit, and then yeah, it's
He-
queen jack of spades.
Why do you think he fold offsuit?
Because he has
It's an,
queen high.
but it's an open ender still with a pretty deep SPR. I think people are probably calling still.
They could. Maybe it's not a good assumption.
People like calling with their draws, I feel like.
Oopsie.
Oh, damn it.
I'm surprised he found free bet fold, to
I
be
guess
honest.
technically queen jack still beats some bluffs too. On the turn.
Yeah, I can still make queen high on the river if the guy gives up a bluff, right, and goes or check, right, with
Go back.
Yeah.
making a queen or a jack.
Can we go back to the queen's hand?
Well, you 4 bet small? What do you wanna see? What would you do, jump?
Yeah, like, I mean, versus a 5 big blind RFI, do we?
It's
I-
not RFI.
Oh, yeah, you 3-bet. Okay.
So 4
Yeah.
bet small, you can jam, you can 4 bet, don't think there's much difference. Cause there's not
Well-
much folding with queen spree, right? So,
Well, if the
The
other three
difference
guys
is-
go all in, right, like it. You still
Yeah.
have-
maybe if everyone's all in, yeah.
Yeah, when it goes jam, maybe. I don't know
No,
about
if-
queens, but like if you did it with jacks, you can fold, I think.
If
I'm
it went
wondering.
jam, I think I could fold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
even
jam. No,
just
what
if
about big
you
blind
go
folds?
all in, you could fold.
Can we
Yeah,
Maybe
fold?
still fold queens.
Can we fold
Oh.
pre-flop though?
Yeah?
No.
Like
I'm
to the
saying, like,
5?
Yeah, versus the 5.
No.
Hmm.
Can we?
Maybe if, like as an exploit, I don't think at equilibrium though.
I think it's really
I don't
close.
know, guys. Okay, so like, if you look at the evidence here, you have a middle stack 3-betting
Daddy,
The,
but daddy's crazy. Daddy's crazy.
a
EP,
deep
daddy.
stack guy who opened EP. And there's several shorter
Yeah.
stacks. This is
Who's
like
the other guy?
a very red risk premium spot.
There's
Yeah.
only one guy with.
Any
smaller
merit in
stack.
full calling here, the 5.
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Wow.
for those
No.
who said, for those who are like, humoring fold, I don't think that's the craziest answer.
I think it's only me, but I think it's really close to a fold.
What about cold calling? Never think here?
At a
No.
position when you have the big stack behind, like leaving the door open for him, I don't think so. I think like you're jamming or folding.
Nick, I don't think you fold queens, but I would fold jacks, I think.
I think
Mhm.
Jacks is
Jacks,
an easy fold.
Jacks is an easy fold, I
That's
think.
why I think Queens is really close.
So you don't
And
forget
You might be
jacks.
right, though. We've seen some absurd shit in these sims before.
Oh, dude, honestly,
Wha-
this one is another one that would be really good to HRC because
Oh.
the threshold is,
Question for you
Uh,
guys. This guy is a 3-bet of 12. You folding jack to him?
yeah, bro, I'm not like super concerned about
Cause
that
my
guy.
idea right now, my conception of this game is this guy's a little bit crazy. He played almost every hand. So this
Okay.
guy wants to 3-bet him some. And then don't have a read on him here, but
Okay, so I'll ask a question. What do you think you're gonna make more money in the long run? Making a fold here and letting the crazy guys duke it out until one of them is dead? Or, putting your toe in the pool here, you
okay, so
know?
you say tens and jacks for you, it's an easy fold.
I think
Yeah, I
so.
think going
Okay.
back to
Mm.
that like calls back to what Jeremy Chan mentioned when we were looking at his ace jack suited fold, I believe, on the FT. He's like, I think this guy who's opening here, in theory, is supposed to be really, really tight. And in practice, I don't think he's being tight enough. But I'm just gonna fold anyway because like it's not my job to get in the way. And yeah, it's just gonna, like you said, Galen, it's probably just gonna make more money to let them do what they're gonna do and just play good ranges regardless. And
I think of it like the lag police. You don't really have to be the maniac lag police, even though you know they're like insane. Like you can just sit back, enjoy your popcorn and watch the show happen. Cause there's gonna be blood. Someone is going out of this tournament. And you're gonna collect pay jumps. Now, there is a conflicting element here where it is PKO. So like you do want chips, but I don't know, the pay jumps are so significant at a big field final table that like, that ship's kind of sailed. If you don't have the chips by the time you get here, I think you just sit back and watch the world
yeah,
burn.
so it's like a nice story to tell yourself like this guy's opening every hand, this guy can go after him. Like I can be a hero and 4-bet jacks, but also you could just fold and like not get in the way. And sometimes you're gonna be right and make a lot of chips 4-betting jacks, but then sometimes you're just out in 8th and you didn't have to be.
Yeah, that's kinda how I see it too. But it's something worth HRC. Like, I don't know if you're collecting those for later, Frank, but, or did you run that one or was there?
No, I didn't think it was that close, so I
Me
just skipped
neither. I
it.
think either way.
So you didn't think
Okay.
it was that close in the sense that you need to be putting money in?
But I guess we got a other part of our range that would be nice to see, right? With like ace king. With his ace king
Yeah,
not supposed to
yeah.
do here. So I guess it would be a nice hand to run if you wanna do it eventually.
Yeah, I
Frank.
think I will do it. Can you go back to 8-7 hand? I ran this one.
The ace seven?
Because I wasn't sure if I want to VP. What do you guys think?
Definitely not.
You have a lot of chips
I would
again.
call.
I would fold.
I think you're deep
I
enough to just call.
I think it could go either way. I don't think it's like I don't think VPIPing here is bad because you have enough chips to do it. You're deep enough.
You probably
But
3-bet more blocker oriented, but this wouldn't even be crazy to 3-bet, right? We cover. Yeah,
But like the bottom. Then
the suited connectors
Yeah,
typically
it
like to
is
do it
flatting
some.
pre. I didn't use proper 3-bet sizing pre, but yeah, I was just curious if I can VP this hand, and the
So you
answer is
can.
yes.
closing
Yeah, okay.
position, when you're 50 effective, you're gonna be doing all right with that region, I think.
Yeah, you didn't adjust your size from the other one. 4.4, let's put some pressure. 4.4, what do you think over there, Mr. 50?
He was folding some hands.
Uh-oh.
Okay, two opens.
Bottom.
Easy open, no?
I might skip
Easy.
this actually.
You covered the big blind, man. You covered the button. You can't skip this.
So from, yeah, it's like very close.
It's not very.
On high, it's like.
I
Okay,
think it's bottom of the range. I think it's fine.
Am I
I think
wrong?
you take it up.
it
Are
could
you
be
saying for
open.
opening it? I kinda wanna VPip very wide here because of the button situation. Like if you get an isolated shot at an 8 big blind chip stack, I think it's probably pretty good.
Was this bounty anything worthwhile?
120. This is the same guy from Ace Jack
So,
hand when he
So
jumped
5
low.
buy-ins? I mean,
So I
yeah,
feel
And
like.
how
the pay
much
jump
for
is
win?
way more than that.
But
Pay
still,
jump.
we're
But
chip
one
pay
leader.
jump
blind
at this
is,
stage is
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
$200 or something?
but one blind is 10 starting stack, Galen.
I think more.
Yeah. I'm not saying like you need to go broke here, but king 5 suited's probably going to be doing pretty well. As an open, you have a relevant blocker, you can flop decently well.
Yeah, true.
I just am adding a lot of these V pips into my game. And I think it's probably not bad.
I like it, but I think it's the point that we were trying to make is like, it's good on its own merit, not because the guy's there with 8.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair. That's just, I guess, just an extra consideration in my mind, really.
A small nudge. Very small.
Yeah, like if it was close in your mind before, it's probably just a V pip now kind of situation.
Alright. Little suited king action.
So we missed an open. I think that's a big one, Frank. Pre-flop.
Big one, I think it's close to 0 EV.
You should master your pre-flop range. Gotta
Yeah,
keep.
but Frank, if you miss 0 EV 100 times, that's 0 EV.
How many free rolls can you play with? $100?
Dude, you can play like 100 free rolls with $100.
100
I
free
feel like
rolls.
I
that'd
just
be-
got, like,
Nah, Frank, come on. Don't be a nit.
Yeah,
You got all the
that's why
chips. Time to
that's why I
steal.
run those sims, you know.
Yeah, easy race here.
It's not 0, it's just too small. It's 0.003 or something, right? And they're just rounding it in the UI.
You're
another
daddy
way to
here,
kind of,
Frank. You gotta put the daddy pants and say, this is daddy playing here.
well, yeah, and another consideration is like, it's less at this stage because you VPip so much and you've played so many hands, but the more opens you miss, it propagates to your stats and it's going to morph how people play into you across aggregate. Like if you come off like 10% nittier overall with your VPips, maybe you, don't get as much action. You know, maybe people make bigger folds.
So I believe you should be C betting after ISOing your junk here.
I wasn't sure it's too high cards, so I think I should have like big bet or check.
You know, it's
I
not a
think
pure
too.
ISO here, right?
Hmm?
That you have some check backs here.
I have run this spot, I can show you the range.
Okay, please do.
It's
Cause I'm
almost
thinking you kinda wanna keep bounty access, no?
No, in this one,
Honestly,
it's
I'm kind of,
different.
this is a
Wait,
no
what?
free
I'm
lunch
okay,
spot.
yeah,
Bounty
I'm
access.
okay, we wanna raise junk, right?
Raise range.
Okay,
Louis. Our number one priority is winning the tournament. We're not thinking too much about bounty access. We wanna win these chips and win this pot. So
This
what's the
guy
best
gets
way
no
to win these
lunch.
chips?
okay.
No
I
lunch.
sent it to you.
so I
Okay.
thought we were I'm okay with raising junk, but I thought we were raising like 9-5 a lot more than 9-4. I'm wrong.
Well,
Same
it's
same
just,
hand.
okay, there's an 8 big blind stack here. There's actually more checking than I thought.
I don't understand, wait.
Your
But,
suited stuff plays better post flop, so it
yeah,
checks more.
that
Your
makes sense.
offsuit stuff all wants to bet.
Oh,
Yeah, Mr.
oh, it
Queen
didn't
4
load
suited
one.
ISOer.
Okay.
Queen
And will
5
you
suited.
show like his range?
Again,
Galen.
okay. Open new
Yeah,
picture.
no, I
Louis.
know what you're saying.
But it worked for you. It made me
It did.
think.
Yeah, look at this. So pretty good, but I think once we raise, we got the range advantage, the net advantage. Need to see that.
I'm not sure we have it.
Yeah,
Show
we
his
actually
range.
don't, because if you look at his calling range versus this, it's gonna connect more with this board than all
Yes.
our offsuit junk does.
Uh,
Yeah.
do we have small blind range? Like,
Do we?
So do you guys,
I know
know?
he has very tight VP. I'm not sure if I. Okay, I think we have it.
His limp
Do we have it?
call range is like a lot of offsuit Broadway stuff and a lot of suited hands.
He's supposed to complete very tight, like he's supposed to fold king 4-0 pre-flop, not even limp, or queen 7-0 as well. 8-4 suited, also fold pre-flop.
But he's also capped because he didn't jump back. So right, we're still okay.
You're muffled. Oh, you're back.
Right? Like
Yeah, he's
his
capped.
best hand that he's gonna have here is like king queen, right?
We
We
have
still
the
have all
nut
the nut.
advantage, but he has the range advantage.
We have
Yes.
more trash in
Agree.
our range.
Yep.
Yeah, you can check in with Louis.
I'm looking at
Wizard doesn't
Wiz.
work in this spot.
It's
TPV?
fitty checking with
Oh.
range.
Oh, so is it betting this hand?
This is also like mixing half and half.
It's probably mixing with all of our garbage.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Dirty bet.
But if you mix garbage here, then
But
his
like,
range
his
will
range
be
is
tighter, but we'll get more fold equity too when he has floats.
Isn't it a little bit sad that our chippy V range is tighter than ours?
Okay, it's small
Yeah.
blinds. Yeah, his range will be tighter than this, So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. Much tighter.
So like 9-7-0 was like pure Checkington 7-0.
Oh, he gets donks.
it's small blind range.
Yeah, you're on the
it's
small
small
blind node.
Oh yeah, this kind of proves my point that he's donking so much because he has a range advantage.
And
But
he'll
in
have
FT,
even more.
FT it reduces leads actually. A little bit.
Can you look at the equity graphs?
It's not accurate though, like the range will be
Right.
different from ICM and this GPV.
Yeah, alright, let's move on.
Yeah, I just
So I
check
believe
over
a little bit
sixes.
of betting has some merit on the flop. That's all I wanted to say.
I don't like it on two
Even if you throw
Broadways.
out third pot, he may fold his hand that he had.
When you raise, you see bet a
may.
lot, Frank. That's all.
Nah.
You just don't check back a lot when you raise the flop, right?
They're not folding on this board. That's
You're
what they're
checking back a
Uh,
ton. You're
Look at
checking
this.
back
Yeah,
half
but
the time.
given
Lots of
given
checking.
that it's FT,
I
you get
agree.
more fold equity. You get to steal extra equity.
Still
Cause they're gonna
majority bets,
overfold.
Frank.
So, Frank, if you raise a hand like this pre-flop, what is, and you get and he calls, you're not gonna smash a flop with a trash hand like that very often. So like, what's your plan to win the pot?
I
Get
mean,
an
Like,
ace low
On
low
this
on
board.
board,
some
we don't win.
disconnected boards, or some ace highs, like not on two Broadways.
I would just consider, this is,
Uh-huh.
what I would call a red line hand. So you
Yeah,
win nearly all of your EV with hands like this by bluffing and
yes.
barreling.
I mean,
So if you don't plan to follow through with stuff like that, why
Don't
not just
do
play
it.
the why not play the passive node?
Yes.
oh Galen, like, because then you'll be over bluffing there. It's the same note as when you prank with like King 6-0 or Queen 7-0 from like the big blind, where those hands are almost always just pure check folds post flop.
There are situations. This
I'm
is
just
true.
asking for a little prank here, one and done. Not asking for a bunch of bullets here. Just one. You raise, you bet. It makes sense to me.
It's good to acknowledge that this board is good for small blind, and you can like play your queen X very defensively and stuff like that accordingly.
Mhm.
But I don't mind at FT throwing out a little stab, cause you do still get folds. It is
See,
still
like,
okay in theory.
I
Have
feel like
sometimes.
you're too complacent here, right? You're too passive.
I
well,
prefer betting as well, but I think checking is fine.
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they're
yeah.
both
I'm just I may overdo it, but when I get two high cards like this and I've raised a hand like this, I'm barreling small 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And,
and I'm giving up after that.
So we need to raise here, right?
There's a few turns I might continue, but greatly I'm giving
Maybe.
up.
See, again, a
what,
little
Louis?
bit too complacent. We're not raising.
Well,
Well, it's another mix, yeah?
I also like we just showed down 9-4-0 against this guy, so I kind of want to not be too out of line against him anymore.
Okay,
Nah,
maybe
good
that
time
has merit.
to go back to back. He'll think we have it this time.
Maybe that has merit. So
This
you
guy
put
would
some
never
down.
have balls to bluff me with 9 high
Oh.
twice. But Louis, if you look at that screenshot, 10-6 is probably what? Doing it 2/3 of the time? Half the time?
This might be a 4-bet prank at some frequency.
Maybe. Maybe a stand.
Not offsuit branch.
I don't think he won a 10. I think it will be the offsuit branch. I'm not sure. You didn't run this by chance, did
I
you?
think both are
I did
fine.
not.
It's probably not crazy, to be honest,
The
Nick. I don't
suited
know
branch will
how,
call more,
Yeah,
from
I
what I
think
know.
your prank version will be the offsuit branch.
I don't know
Go
if
ahead,
you're
Galen.
doing much. I don't know if you're doing much calling in a final table scenario like this facing a 3-bet.
Maybe not.
I wouldn't think so, but then from what I've looked at, I think it's fine. Especially he goes so small. They typically enjoy calling the suited ace-X and the suited Broadway and maybe the baby suited ace will 4-bet jam sometimes. And then the offsuit like ace-10, ace-9, like Nick's saying, those are the pranky region, ace-jack, something in there. Whatever's not quite good enough to call.
You're gonna have a lot of offsuit folding and a lot of suited jamming, I think. I mean,
Ace-jack here.
it's pretty linear up top, like
Ooh, you're
it's,
right about it, no calling.
Ooh, that's
This
But
this
what's the
3-bet size.
size? This is against
Yeah,
7.
it's
I was
bigger
gonna say
size.
3-bet size is a lot larger too.
Hmm. Okay.
Here's a spot where you have a lot to lose.
What did we open from? 38. Yeah, okay. It looks, the sizes look okay. Except for the 3-bet size. Lot to lose. So you don't want
Yeah,
to
like
flat.
there's 4 shorter stacks.
Okay, I run this
Okay.
spot.
Maybe you're right at FT, less flat. Mm-hmm. Whether you can open or what's gonna happen
Mhm.
after.
Yep, with fives.
I'm probably opening. Man,
This is
no, I'm
bottom.
folding. I'm folding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fold because I'm covered by the big blind and the button, I think.
I
I
would
didn't
open.
want to play against those GPV warriors, you know.
I would open. I think we have 40. It's like enough where
Yeah.
I'm not crying if I have to raise fold.
And
And I'll
also
call
king
off the
5
small
suited
blind.
is the bottom, Louis, as you can see. And in previous spot we
Fair,
had
fair enough.
we had king 5 from low jack. So it could be folding the king 5 if it's break even now on hijack.
Frank,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying, Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
You had
Different
20 more
distribution
bigs.
though, a little
You
bit.
had 20
Bigs.
more bigs. You were daddy back then. Now you're mom
Yeah.
at best.
I rose from ashes, you know. I had less than
You're not
20
even
to 1
mama here.
point
You're
at
like,
15.
you're like Uncle Tom here.
You're like that weird uncle that,
Uncle Bob, man, he has like, he's an adult,
Lester.
but like when a decision comes on the table, he's gonna say yes, you know?
Oh. This is twice now. We didn't play fives and we would have hit the 5.
Yeah,
not like this.
Oh, this end
Ooh.
is funny.
I didn't see this. I think I was cooking during all of these. I didn't see any of these in real
oh
time.
my
That
god,
is the
Frank was
wettest
gonna
part in the
get
deck.
scammed.
Oh,
Guy.
Oh my god, he was
best
gonna
turn
get
card in the deck.
scammed,
Quads,
boom,
quads, quads,
dead,
quads, quads. Here it comes.
blackjack,
Quit.
there's
Quit.
no way.
Someone has
Ah.
ace jack, someone
Oh
has
my goodness,
bluff.
Frank, see, this is
Do you
This
think it's
is
good
like
river? Or
Frank,
it will be a
honestly,
shock.
this is like, you should be
Do
fine.
they have a straight flush?
These kind five opens, he's low.
Jack
card.
eight's gonna screw you here.
Frank, honestly, I expect you to have a good pre-flop construction, Frank. You shouldn't be missing these.
Yeah.
What
also
Yeah,
is
it is a
it?
good river. Troll.
Pocket
Again,
trees.
again,
Betting the flop.
again, another one.
This is a fine fold,
Yeah,
no?
I like fold.
Either
Yeah,
way.
Close.
I don't think that's a
Cover-
crazy one to fold.
Cover the button, cover the big line.
That's why I wanted to see all the hands, not only VPip, you know? We would miss so much.
8 on the turn. Come on, max pain.
Yeah.
The ace 8, do you call the button if he jams? I don't know.
No. No.
I
Hard
think you have to
question.
fold, right?
Yeah, not a
Would
fun
you
one to
call in
answer.
vanilla?
Mm, mm, I guess not. It's same question basically in my mind. Whereas with the fives, you can call him happily.
I ran this Queen 5-0
Okay,
to see what's the range looking like.
my guess for
Alright.
queens, I
Give
think
me
Oh.
your guesses.
queen nine off.
Alright,
I'm very tight here on queens.
let me think.
Covered, we got huge risk premium with these three here. I'm at queen nine, maybe
Oh,
queen eight. I
wait,
wanna
wait.
maybe add queen eight cuz he's the chip leader and he's like cut off, so he has a little bit wider. But queen
I
nine,
think you're only calling like queen nine, queen ten, but you're gonna have like fragments of large three betting from some of these silly hands sometimes.
And I think it's this or queen six is the floor.
Of calls?
You sure, guys?
no, they were probably way too tight, honestly.
What do you mean to type?
I mean.
But
This
you are
is
40
probably what you
effective.
need to
You are
defend.
40
Queen
effective,
seven,
but
What? Queen six, Louis. Don't scam me.
queen seven.
Queen six, Louis.
Louis.
Okay, hold on.
Danny,
You see king five suited filling up this much of a square and you say
1%.
it's an open. You say open every
Don't
time.
look at it. It's queen six
Oh.
off. What are you gonna do? You're not attacking, you're defending. I keep
Alright, we
telling
can
you
be too
the
tight.
same thing,
We can be
Danny.
too tight
You
on the
can
passive
attack
range.
with the
You're right.
margins, but don't
Attack
defend the
wider,
margins.
defend
Okay.
tighter. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I mean,
Alright.
Danny, look at
But-
10-7 off, pure three bet.
But honestly,
You're
yeah,
Yeah, the way I thought about it is like, I'm probably playing every ace, so then it's gonna be king four maybe, and then probably queen six, jack
yeah,
eight.
it's a very interesting one, right? Against chip leader, we're still defending pretty wide. Maybe I'm too tight here.
very white.
Little
But we are
step function
folding
up there.
offsuit hands.
Are the short stacks gonna all double up, right?
Hmm?
Oh, ace. Oh my god, what happened with it? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he dumped two blinds only, you know, so he just went for bounty.
Oh, no, okay, I see.
Yeah. See?
Why is
Is
it 13?
Wait,
No,
wait.
not at all.
No, sorry,
The
sorry.
guy min raised for 13 and this guy thinks he can exploit him.
30 player bucked for a
He's gonna
moment.
learn today.
What
He's
did they
gonna
show up
learn
with?
that. The trick,
5-6-0.
What the ace six?
yeah.
Yep.
Huh? Huh? He learned about blockers, yeah, they don't mean anything. Yeah, that guy got confused or what? I don't know. It's like in the satty spots where they can like only min raise call off aces, so whenever you hold an ace, you can just 3-bet jam because they have to fold everything. You block aces. But this is not like that. You can just call ace king. Can call you with queens.
Oh,
It's fine.
see, this is a spot where we could be three betting, no?
Could we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
With two guys who have
Yeah, yeah,
4
but
and 6 blinds.
you wanna use some suited kings here for sure. And then when you three bet here, this guy jams or just like playing for free. You're ISOing against, when he jams. So I see a lot of merit here.
Imagine how strong it looks
No.
with the guys with 4 and
Yeah.
6 and you're three betting anyway.
You want to three bet into two guys who cover you with two micro stacks at the table?
You wanna never bluff here?
I want to know.
To 5.5
You're
we
gonna
free
be, you're
bet
gonna be
or?
super linear here.
The PKO final table, we got 30 on the button. We're facing a 40 big blind open.
I would need some
I
constancy,
actually,
but I didn't
Danny,
run
I don't
it.
think this is a bad three bet. Pulling from like your suited kings and aces, some of these low ones, it's probably not bad. I don't know how the bounties will affect it, but I think like generally, it's probably alright.
Yeah, you need
It's
to
kind
go
of
to a
another
smaller
HRC
average
one.
stack.
Yeah. I didn't
Do we
run
go
it.
6 blinds here? Or what size? Effectively.
5, I guess. 5.5 maybe.
You're out of position, so maybe
In
a
position.
In
little bigger.
position.
Oh, you're in
Button
position.
versus cutoff.
Oh, dude, it's even better. It's even a better three bet.
I mean, there's a 3 big blind stack and a 6 big blind stack. You want to get involved with hands?
Hmm.
Yeah, we will not find a Louis. I think maybe I will run it.
It's a very interesting
some
one.
point.
I think we're gonna, if we have the nuts, we're gonna three bet. And the way, the way solver constructs things, we're gonna pull some, yeah, some of that region to match it probably.
Yeah, but this
But
doesn't
I
take into
agree that
account
it
how big the
feels,
risk premium is here.
yeah, it feels very scary, but worst case scenario, we give away 6 and then we fold.
Yeah.
And those guys are still short and we're pretty
So
far
the thing
ahead.
you have to also like consider here is that guy who's opening is under a similar risk premium that you are. So like by three betting him, you're applying a ton of pressure back in his direction. And you're also relying on this guy to execute a high pressure four bet range in a high pressure scenario, like at a final table, which is, I'm just gonna say, probably not always gonna happen how it should, which makes the three bet even more profitable if they are, you know, losing at that game
Not
of chicken.
slamming it in your face.
True, but the guy on my right was Brazilian to
Well, so
GGMasters.
he's got some moves then. He's gonna have some
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah. But the point is like,
The point
we
stands.
probably, it's good to take these spots on occasion. Maybe not every
I
time,
agree.
but
Yeah,
also maybe not never,
Yeah.
true,
I
true.
think.
Yeah, like I had that king five spot for my final table yesterday. I ran that in HRC. I have a long thread about it in my little,
I have seen it. Yeah.
my little thing. And I did some node locking to kind of exaggerate a point. But, you'll see it,
Oh, I'll go check it out.
Oh, I have seen it. Yeah, that was good.
It was like very nice.
What is this range, Frank? Do you have it?
oh, this is interesting.
I don't think I have it.
How do you
How
know?
big is that guy's bounty?
Cause, maybe I'm a little bit greedy here, but,
Okay, let me
on
check. Where is this
point.
guy?
Don't be
step off the
silly.
His
curb,
bounty
Louis.
is 120.
Huh? I'm
So
calling,
it's like,
That's nothing.
I'm calling,
How
and
much
one
is
big
up
blind
top in
is
this
100.
game?
Oh, dude. I
I'm
think like if
calling.
you win this, it's 5K. So like first place is probably like 2.5 or 3 or something.
It's two big blinds. You
It's
got one
3.
left to
No,
whack.
I
Two
don't
big
care
blinds,
about
and
the
one
big
left to whack.
blinds.
I mean,
The big blind player is what I'm really concerned about.
it doesn't sound like a very bad proposition, but maybe, who
I
knows?
think
Gonna-
it's too wide a bit.
He's gonna box you up like a KFC meal to go, Louis.
I am
No, this
curious
guy
where
is
the
not good.
bottom would be.
Queen 8
Queen
all.
10?
No,
Queen
I think
eight?
Queen 8, Queen 9, oh. To just call.
Queen 9, Queen 8, maybe.
KFC.
This guy showed Queen Jack last time, so I don't think he's like going after us. Like,
Look at
very
this,
much.
8 deuce just ruining this guy's day.
GG.
Really?
Flop him
Alright.
dead.
Now you can get out of line. Both of those shorties have gone, oh, look at the reward.
Alright, I sent you the range for this hand, Louis.
Oh yeah, I was curious if we have, if we flat, or how often we flat. I think we should some,
Always.
maybe not.
Pure.
Pure. That's cuz, well, it'll have all the bluffs to support it, right? Look at all those
No,
bluffs. When we're inducing a bunch of stuff too. 10-9.
We don't have much of a click range, right? But
It's just the sizing that I chose.
Kind of a little of everything. Maybe 5.5 would be a little better,
Maybe
or is 6
slightly,
good
or 5.
in the
Yeah.
PKO?
Okay. I already sent you the next hand.
this one.
What you guys do?
You can definitely put some shenanigans, some not all in sizing on this guy.
love it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably even, you
Right.
rip, you get better ace X to
Jam?
fold.
Maybe it's, prank or jam,
I think I'm
or call.
jamming more with my suited ones, cuz I want the flush capability when I get called. And I think I'm pranking like for 6.2 or something here.
What do you think jams more, ace four or ace three?
Are you asking offsuit or
Ace
suited?
3.
Offsuit.
I don't really
Ace
know,
three.
like, I think it's like,
Ace three bottom one, so ace three and ace deuce usually. Go
Yeah,
Yeah,
back.
ace
probably.
deuce the most, right?
Probably.
So the ace, offsuit ace that jams the most in the wheel is the
The
five or
deuce,
deuce? The deuce?
the
It's
stinky deuce.
usually the
I
deuce.
think,
Okay.
wait, is that the heuristic against button or against small blind? I think
Okay.
against both, it's okay.
What do you do
Yeah, I'll
with
stick
pocket
with the
threes
deuce.
here?
You can probably stuff it.
Pocket fours?
Yeah. Jam all the pairs
Oh,
up to
okay.
like,
Pocket
well,
deuce? You'd never lose with pocket deuce, right?
jam deuces through 5s, call 6s, 7s, induce 8s and mix call, induce 9s pure.
Okay, do you call every suited hand? Like,
Not
eight
every
three,
suited, but
huh?
most. Not every, but most.
8-3 suited, for example.
No, you'd probably fold that.
I would call them all.
Ace three suited, just flat.
What do you do with king six off?
Maybe 3 bet sometimes?
Okay,
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, or call.
any folding?
I am doing a lot of folding with king six, actually. If I'm not 3 betting, I'm probably folding.
You're at 9-7 off.
Fold,
Call. Call.
10-8,
maybe.
10-8 off.
Call. What is this game, Louis?
He's
I'm
trying to get you to
cooking.
pick.
I'm
He's
cooking
trying to
You're
with
get you to
scoring.
gas.
pick the offsuit 3 bets. Those are all standard chip EV offsuit 3 bets.
What do you do with king seven suited?
King seven suited.
Flat.
Jam, power jam.
Jam.
Oh,
Power jam the island.
Okay,
big
Alright.
Power
balls.
punt.
what do you do with ace nine suited?
Call? I don't know.
What do
That
you,
one's
what do you
weird.
do? What do you do with
That one
7-4?
is weird.
What
Alright, show
Induce.
the
about
range,
ace nine?
Louis.
Ace
What
nine
about
off.
7-5-0?
Show-
Louis having
Ace
too much
9
fun.
How about 7-6-0?
Call ace 9-0.
What about 7-8-0? How about 9-7-0?
We did
The
that one.
people, Louis, the people wanna know.
The people want to,
Alright. So what if this guy types in the chat, I have kings. Do you jam every ace X?
I have
No.
kings, do you?
no,
I don't
I
know,
know.
dude. It depends if there's a dynamic built up yet, or if he's just, if it's a one-off, man, I'm gonna be like, what?
So here, ace three is a pure call. No pranks. Ace deuce is the one that does it the most. We found that one.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know how important it is trying to balance that,
Yeah.
other than like just recognizing the regions that are doing things.
I asked for king six. We failed that one.
Yeah, I three better fold is what I was thinking, but yeah, it's
9-7,
you can call.
but we found that.
Danny the Nit is defending appropriately. I just don't aggress appropriately, huh?
8-3 suited. We found the fold.
Shit.
King seven suited, power jam.
Power jam.
Power jam.
Or jam?
Yeah, and then. Yeah, so. Nice little one to look at. We pranked. Was
Some
it pure
interesting
call?
components.
Pew pew.
Oh, well played.
Limp? Oh,
Call.
You gotta call, I think.
I believe
Oh,
you.
it
How
flops too early.
often? Okay,
Suited too good.
Too good.
I would fold here cuz he doesn't ISO his big blind often enough.
Ever pranking king 10? I don't know. Yeah, it could be an okay one, right? But I don't mind just preserving our chips.
I think you're playing too much suited connectors from sub 20 big blinds.
Me?
What did he have here?
Well, it's not wrong, right?
I
It's not-
defended the big blind.
I know,
This is
it's
good.
not wrong. It's not wrong, but. Like,
Yeah, this could be fold actually.
You're only
Six,
saying it because he
7-0,
missed.
but-
do you guys ever raise here?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
kinda tough, like, you have to be very, very passive when the guy's got 42 in the big blind, it
Yeah,
kinda
when they
sucks.
cover you should be calling way more, you know.
You
Okay,
should, you
I
are
don't
right.
really have a raising range in this
Do you ever
one.
prank this king 10,
I don't think it's a good thing.
Galen?
Yeah.
I'm not pranking this spot, no.
Okay.
I think you need like 23 blinds. But
You wanna just
Good
play
luck.
jams? Or
I'm
it's
probably
just not in your prank range?
I'm probably just gonna play jams, but not with that one. Like, he's opening into the other 23. I'm just gonna let him isolate action with that guy and, you know, let those cards fall.
Okay.
With that hand, at least. Maybe you do some jamming here.
I'm wondering.
It's kinda close, kinda sucks.
Nah.
Probably king 9 suited, but
Okay, so what's the worst you guys are jamming four-handed here? Or what are you
king nine.
doing? What are you V-pipping?
Man.
Actually, a 9's bad, isn't it? So maybe king 10 suited.
Yeah, could be even close the Kingston suited.
Well,
We're four-handed, boys.
Nick, his offsuit bottom here, even though he's cut off, it may be offsuit tens. He'll have to be a little tighter. Not sure. Queen 9-0, he'll open Queen 9-0, right? Will
Should,
he?
should be like the floor-ish.
I'm jamming king 10 suited for sure.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
I'm
even
gonna
think-
skip it regardless.
I don't think suited tens are, even really a question.
Do you have a sim
Okay.
for this, Frank? Probably not, right?
No, I don't have it.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know about the 9.
Should save just to look. We might learn something.
yeah.
I think it's close.
I
I
like
don't
to
know
go
the
right
answer.
here sometimes.
Yeah, king 9 might jam
Crank
too.
to 3.5. 3. Click him to 3.
Yeah, pull
Like
out that
5, 4.
3.5.
My
Do
bounty
you ever make it
was
3 here with
quite
aces?
big. I think we just jam.
Yeah. I mean, jam, I've just been seeing some of this stuff lately, like 3 bets targeting this stack depth, like literally clicking it to 3.5 or something, which seems crazy.
I do it sometimes, but yeah, you have to find the right spots.
I wanna click him to 3. Fold.
Yeah, you can let this one go.
Oof.
What's the worst you're calling though?
King 10
Offsuit
off.
for 13.
King 9.
King 9?
That's where I think it mixes too. I think it's
Maybe
very
king
close
10.
to king 9, king 10.
Yeah.
We don't have this one, Frank, right?
No, but we can check in Wizard. Should be
You
very
could
simple to
probably
check.
find something comparable in wizard
Yeah,
to like a jam range like
yeah,
that.
because it's BBB.
Yeah, it'll have Frank at 15 more likely than 13. Maybe we'll find one though. Thirteen.
Yeah, 23-12 is pretty good.
That's not bad.
Small
We're the
blind jam.
stacks. What are the stacks in game though? We're the shorty, aren't we?
Oh, here is the cutoff is the shortest.
And we're still calling king 8 in this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Good.
A little wider than. Alright, but maybe they don't jam quite as trash as they should. It'll shift the floor
Yeah, I
up a
mean,
little.
so since we are four-handed now, some of the ICM issue has been resolved. Cause you've realized some of the prize pool.
Mhm.
So we should be opening up a little bit.
Is this better to jam? I would jam here.
I like min raising here.
You want to
I'm
have
raising.
bluffs, right? When you min raise, so you have to min raise ace king suited,
So
right?
let's see, go back to, you had 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, min raise, aces, kings, queens, ace king suited.
Okay, what's your bluff then? King 10-0? No, king 9-0?
Yeah, king
One
10
under the jam?
I think.
I think you can jam
Um,
king 10 or not.
Suited 10, suited 9s probably make
maybe.
really good jams.
Yeah.
Your offsuit ace X
Huh.
probably makes really good jams.
Right. So then we'll min raise like queen 7 suited bluff
Jack,
something?
Jack 9-0. Yeah.
No,
Jack
Jack 9-0 is too wide, way too
Jack
wide.
10-0 maybe?
It's your min range
Jack
fold,
at
right?
12, Louis.
King
So,
10-0, king 8 suited.
so
Yeah,
you're
we
just
were kind of
actually,
close.
yeah, it's in the neighborhood. It's not the craziest thing.
Queen 9.
Yeah, like king 8 suited is the bluff.
Not even really inducing ace queen suited. It's mixing already. Jamming. You just have your overpairs to support the steals. Okay. So a good one. Bet when he folds.
I have sim for this one as well.
Oh. Call should be good. I think. I mean, do we jam it? He is chip leader.
Okay, it's fine to call
Maybe
him.
we jam it.
No,
Hmm.
you need some ace in your call range.
Okay. 3 and 4. Tough spot.
Oh, jamming almost every ace.
Is he gonna triple barrel ace boards with reckless abandon though if we don't have an ace in our call range? Will he really just bluff us every time? Like maybe we can just get away with jamming it anyway.
The SPR is very small. It's gonna be one or two streets.
Cause
Hmm,
now we're folding and maybe we had the winner. And we're already very short. Yeah, I don't know. I kinda wanna go against the sim and just jam every ace there.
Agree. Impossible for them to know that we don't have this. Postal.
Even if they know, even if they think that I don't, they still may not try to exploit me.
I believe this is a good profitable call, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
easy call.
You gotta call this. Yeah, this is, I don't think up for question.
Oh, too many outs.
Are we gonna miss, Frank?
4 of spades.
TMO, too many outs.
Oh my goodness, how?
Nah, I won. I won. Easy.
So what is the worst, what
Just
is the worst hand
kidding.
you call here with? What's the worst hand?
The worst
Did you run
hands?
this one?
What are you doing with
Probably
Yeah.
queen
not,
nine
right?
suited?
I think I'm calling.
Call.
Yeah, I think it's close.
You play all pairs, right? Easy.
Oh, deuces, maybe fold? I don't know. I
You
think you
only
just play all pairs.
deuce.
I think you play all pairs. I think you play all
Yeah,
pairs.
all pairs, right? And then all aces.
So Frank, I wasn't able to complete my bingo card. I think that's why you didn't win the game. So next time I need you to either find some more overbets or 4-bet bluff or like get aces more.
Check
Maybe check
raise,
raise
flop will
bluff a little
bluff.
bit.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
I'll
So
try to do it.
I think you
Make a
missed
boat.
the opens, and the few opens that you missed, turns out that you will have flop monsters every time. So a little bit looser, Frank, free flop.
I will try my best next
Also,
time.
thanks a lot for running all those spots. That was really interesting. Really good quality. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
everybody, for
Problem.
behaving for at least the
Part
second
two.
part. And see you guys on the Discord.